Hi there. Welcome to the Earthly Realm offices of the Blue Fairy. How can I help you today? You have an appointment? Wonderful. Can I please just get your name then? All right. Wonderful. Yes, it looks like you have an 11 o'clock appointment with the Blue Fairy. Okay. All right. I will just need a few more key pieces of information. Is that all right? Lovely. Okay. What is your address? And your home phone number? Wonderful. That's all I needed. Um, exactly what brings you in to see the fairy today? All right. Well, yes, you are provided with one wish, and that's covered with your appointment. Do you have magical care insurance? You do? Okay. Can I see your membership card, please? Lovely. Okay, let me jot that down in the system then, because, yeah, you are eligible for one wish annually with your care plan. Let me just double check that in the system. Yep, you are. Yeah, I just verified that for you. Let me just make sure. Where's that pen gone to? Ah, here it is. I'm always losing this pen. Okay, I'm just going to jot it down in your, this will be your file from here on out. So if you were ever to come see Miss Fairy again, you could just walk right in. We'll have all the information ready for you. All right. Fantastic. Now, judging by our system, you haven't ever been here before, correct? Okay. Well, I'd just like to verify about 4 years ago we upgraded all of our systems. Yeah, we operate on the Enchanted program network now, so it's a little tricky. So I just wanted to make sure you weren't a previous client some years back, because we will have, yeah. Okay. Beautiful. Well, if you could just have a seat. The Blue Fairy will be with you in just a minute. She's just finishing up with the previous client, and she'll be right with you. Yeah, we have some refreshments there for you and some magazines. Definitely. Okay. Like I said, it'll be just a moment. Okay. Okay, she's ready to see you now. I'm actually just going to walk you back and kind of go over what to expect a little bit as we're walking. And then she'll be in the room with you in just a minute, okay? Okay, yeah, just follow me. Great. So, we're actually going to be in room 3 today. And yeah, just to let you know, when you do go in there, she's going to just ask you a few kind of personal questions just to get a feel for what kind of wish she can provide you with today. And yeah, exactly. So you are only allowed to have one wish, so we do request that you just that you just ask for that one wish rather than asking for any additional help, just for the simple fact that her magic is limited, her energy is limited, so we can't grant any more than one wish per person. And of course, next year you could always come back. It's completely covered under your plan, so you won't have to worry about that. She will also probably ask to possibly touch your hand or your face. She's a very gentle and warm spirit, so exactly. She likes to have that personal contact just to get to know you, so that she can supply you with the best possible service. Yeah, well, she often finds that people come in thinking that they want one particular wish, and they may really want something entirely different. So she really works with you to formulate the perfect wish and grant it for you. Yeah. So here's room 3, and I'll have you go in, and you can just sit down, and she'll be right with you, okay? And if you do you need anything, or okay, well, if you do, just let me know. There's also a nice, comfortable quilt in there. Yeah, that we actually obtained that from Sleeping Beauty Sewing Shop, which is just around the corner. You might want to check that out. It's wonderful. It's a lovely quilt, isn't it? I'll have you just get comfortable in there, and she'll be right with you. Okay, great. Hello there. It's a pleasure to meet you. Yes. I am the Blue Fairy. You can just call me Blue, however, if you prefer. Alright. I'm so glad that you could come in to see me today, and I'm very curious to see what wish you have in mind, and if I can help you to kind of perfect that wish just so you get exactly what you want. Does that sound like a plan? Lovely. Okay. Well, I must tell you, before we even begin, that there are a handful of ground rules that I ask everyone to follow. The wish that you ask for must be completely ethical and moral. So, yes, exactly. I can't cause another being destruction. For instance, I can't get rid of any enemies that you may have. I can, however, smooth things over with them and make them a friend of yours, but I can't do anything ill-natured toward them. Also, I cannot directly impact free will, so if you want someone to do something that they don't want to do ultimately, I cannot cause that person to do that. And lastly, I cannot directly affect other people's emotions, so I won't be able to make someone love you or be happy or be sad. I can't directly affect their emotions, so I just wanted to let you know and get that out of the way. You might be surprised at how many people do come in here to see me and have those things in mind, so I like to clear the air right before we start, okay? Oh, wonderful. You have such a kind face, I could tell you weren't in here for any of those things, but I just have to be certain that I do mention that brief disclaimer before we start. Wonderful. Okay, well, I'm just going to have a seat here, do you mind? Okay. Yes, all that floating does get wear out my wings a bit, so I have to kind of conserve my energy, I suppose. Now, I don't really need to know your name or anything of that nature because I do have your file here. I generally don't look too often at the files, other than just to see what wish you have in mind, but I would like to hear directly from you exactly what brings you in today to see me. Mm-hmm. Oh, that is quite a lovely wish. Do you mind if I just lightly touch your hand just to get a feel for your energy and your thoughts? I won't dig too deeply into your mind, I assure you. I just want to get a feeling of your demeanor and your character and that sort of thing, alright? Okay. Just going to lightly rub your finger. Very interesting. Okay. Please let me see your eyes. Try to look directly at my eyes. Mm-hmm. Now, I do think that you're on the right track with your wish. But I also think that you might need to fine-tune it just a bit. I know what you're after. I know what you're trying to achieve by coming to me today. And I want to give you the best possible outcome and the best possible experience here with me today, but I do think that we should change just a few elements of your wish as it is now. Do you mind? Lovely. Let's see here in your file. I think we could add this to it. And take that line out of your description of your wish and add this one. That's much more appropriate. Now you see, I've granted several thousand wishes this year alone, and I can always tell what people are after. I've gotten very good at reading people over the millennia, and I do think that if we just change the explanation of your wish, I think it will serve you much better than the other version. You see, many people don't understand that is that to get the most out of your wishing experience, there are a few elements that have to be in place. You see, when you leave here today, I will be giving you this glass object. As you can see, within this glass object is a star. And this is the star you must wish upon in order to get to your heart's desire. What you must do is you must release the star into the night sky this evening and then carefully say your wish. And so if we craft a perfect wish for you to say upon that star, you will get exactly what you ask for. I suppose the old adage that you should be careful what you wish for is apt for this particular situation, because far too often people ask for things upon these stars and really don't want what they're asking for. Not utterly and truly, anyway. So let's see. And there must always be a clear description of what you hope to achieve with the wish. And you must always state that the wish that's being whispered upon the star is for the goodwill of all. There it is. Oh, that's lovely. Please do read over that for me. Let me know if that's what you had in mind. It is? Oh, beautiful. Okay. Well, I think that's what we should go with then, right? Okay. Well, I am going to give you this sheet of paper. And of course, the scripture I'm writing for you is, yes, the notes I've just jotted down. They are enchanted, of course, so they'll be extra effective. It only works if you read them from this paper and wish upon that star. Those two key components must be involved. So, and there are a few other instructions. You must do this after 8 p.m. tonight, but before midnight. Yes, that is the magical time frame that you can use this during. And you must use it tonight. It cannot be any other night because it loses its power after that midnight mark. Precisely. Now, when you release a star, make sure that you are either outside or near an opened window, or else it will become trapped upon your ceiling, and I've seen that happen before, and it is not a pretty sight. In fact, it is rather terrifying because stars are made of flame, essentially, and, well, let's just say it may lead to house fires or things of that nature, so you'd want to be extra careful. And the stars can be quite mischievous, so don't try to trap it in any way. I have had that happen before, and again, the outcome has not been ideal. Alright, I think we're good then. It was an absolute joy meeting you, and please do come back or drop me a line and let me know how everything went. As I said, I think this wish will be the perfect one for you. And I will send you home with this sheet of paper and your star here. Yes, no one else will be able to wish upon the star, as it is linked directly to this enchanted wish, so you have no need to worry about that. Wonderful. Well, hopefully I will be hearing from you soon, and I do hope you have a blessed day. Lovely.